Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how to navigate the folders that we're going to be using for General Chemistry Lab. So what you do is you open Chrome, you log in with your UNE email address, you click on this icon, and you're going to go to Drive. Once it loads up, you're going to click on Shared with Me, and our lab folder is going to look like this: Gen Chem Lab, Spring 2017. Your last name, and then your first name. To make this easier to access, what you'll want to do is move this to My Drive. Okay, so I'm going to click it and drag it over here, and click on My Drive, and you'll see that this folder is here. Now, to keep you from having to kind of scroll and find it every time, to make this even easier, what you can do is right-click on it and add star. So on the side here, there is an option to look at the starred ones, and there it will be. All right, let's look inside the folder. So in the folder, there's three things. There's two other folders, and then there is where you're going to type the investigation report for the first one. So let's go to the first folder. And what you'll see in here is the investigation report rubric. So this is what will be used to assign your score for your investigation report. So it's got a breakdown of all the criteria and then different descriptions for different point values. So you can refer to that. It is read-only, so that just means that you can't make any changes to it. But that's there for your reference. I would suggest having this up while you're writing your investigation report. Okay, we go back, and that's the first folder. The second folder is the investigation data files. This is where we're going to upload our data so that everybody's data will be on one spreadsheet. So in here, we only have one so far, strength of IMFs. That's going to be our first investigation. And you open it up. This is Google Sheets. If you haven't used it before, it's a lot like Excel. At the bottom, you're going to see that there are several sheets here. So you and your partner or partners can take one of these sheets and you can name it. So if you want to double click it, you can put your names here. All right, so this will be your sheet that you can use to post your data. Now, if you want to protect this, let's say that you don't want someone changing your data. You can protect it so that people can see it, but they can't edit it. So what you do is you right-click and you go to Protect Sheet, okay, right here, and then you're going to click Set Permissions, and it'll show you a list of everyone that's on this, this Google Sheets. So what you can do first is choose who can edit. You're going to uncheck this, and then what I would do is scroll through the list, and I don't believe you can uncheck my name, and then just check the name of your you and your partners. Okay, so I could do that for this one right here. All right, and then you hit Done. And so what will happen is you'll see this little lock, and that just means that another person can come and see it, but they can't make any changes to it. Okay, so that is the data file. And then finally, there is a document already here that says Investigation Report, Strength of IMFs. It'll have your last name and then your first name. When you open it up, this is the file where you're actually going to type your investigation report. It's shared with me, so I have access to it. So it is a template, so it has a description of what to include in each section. What you're going to want to do is rename the title to whatever investigation that we did. And then it's got these headings. So you want to keep the headings. The bullet points, though, you can delete. It tells you what you should be including in this section, but you're going to want to put your own writing here. So again, this is where you're actually going to put the report that you're going to be submitting for the investigation. All right, and that's about it. So what you'll see over the semester is that for every investigation we do, there's going to be a new file that pops up. And then also in this folder here, the data files folder, you're going to see that there is a spreadsheet for each of the investigations. This concludes our video. I hope you found it to be very informative and also very, very exciting.